Welcome back to Mega Man Legends, where our mood stabilizers keep us from being too anime.
So we got the blade arm.
Woo!
I took the time to max it out. It's kind of weird looking at the blade arm because it's shorter than Mega Man's real-life arm.
Yes,
So
real life. The real Mega Man.
His flesh arm. So that, I guess the roll just kind of pops his right arm off completely.
Well, yeah, how do you explain the vacuum?
Yeah. Well, the vacuum's long enough that maybe his whole arm could be in it. Like, he'd just be put on top of his hand or something, I don't know.
No, don't be foolish. So anyhow, after fighting that boss, we are now able to enter this.
Yes. So the blade arm is kind of good depending what enemy it is. It's not great for these guys because they wiggle around too much. And they also constantly shoot fire at you while you try to use the sword because you can't move while you're using the sword. You get stuck in place.
Ah.
And I always wonder if that was a balance thing for them or if it was just because it was a PS1 game and nobody really knew any better yet. I think that might have been the case. But with the blade arm, you can upgrade its range, and that's the most expensive stat to upgrade. And it doesn't change the length of the blade, but it increases the distance that little beam shoots when you swing it. And the beam doesn't do as much damage as the actual blade does. So if you want to do a ton of damage, you have to get really close so you can actually nail them with the actual blade.
That's pretty true with swords in general.
Well, I mean, you're shooting a laser too. I kind of want the laser.
A laser is just a flashlight, but really focused. You ever hurt somebody with a flashlight beam? Have you ever heard somebody smacking them with the handle? Yeah?
Yes.
Same thing. Alright.
Damn it. Yeah, blade arm, you can upgrade to be pretty strong. It's alright for that.
You're hitting these guys so hard they do backflips.
Yeah.
Alright, old hover jets! Perfect for my hover jet collection.
Maybe we can throw those hover jets on that skateboard we found.
I'm gonna take my hover jets to a thrift shop, get 75 cents for them.
Yes. So right there, if you came to this dungeon and you had never developed the jump springs, roll just tells you, I guess we can't go here yet.
But the mayor said, roll.
So you can also... Blade arm's also really good for flipping these dudes. The only annoying thing with these guys is after they take a certain amount of damage, they just flip right back over again. And that's just kind of annoying.
So in their case, it's more of a spatula than a sword.
Yeah. Because just flipping them doesn't do any damage. Also, you can't really... the only thing the sword can do with these guys is just flip them. Because, like, if you hit them again, they just flip right back over. So it is more like a spatula, yes. A really big Reaverbot spatula.
Sometimes that's the tool for the job. Oh wow, this part gaddles.
What did you find?
Starter key?
From these readings, it looks like a starter key.
Yeah, it's a starter key.
Yeah.
That means there's probably a big
Roll, can you actually see what I'm doing at all?
Good luck.
I feel like we've been over this before, but... How much are you actually helping? Are you just filling in the map squares for me?
Somebody's got to.
Is she just drawing out the map squares?
Did you see the Gatling part? Pretty proud of my Gatling.
Yeah. Can't wait to gattle when I get home. Gonna gattle all over the damn place. Also a ring.
Serious, man, you make serious bank. You just attach ring to a large refractor.
It'd be a heavy-ass ring, man. Just imagining somebody wearing a ring with just a giant-ass refractor on the top of it.
I'm not picking up anything on my monitor.
That's how you show off.
I've got a bad feeling. feeling about this.
Reminds me of Mardi Gras. There's this short, hairy man. That's the end of the story. There's just a short, hairy man and got a bad feeling.
So in this area, there are actually enemies on the ground here, but you can't see them.
Oh. That must make a locking on really difficult.
Yeah. So those you don't really want to be on the ground ever because there are only like 2 of them down there. But it's like in the previous dungeon, there were those green guys that would chase you. It's those dudes, except now they're invisible. And
Perfect.
They do temporarily become visible, but only when they get really close to you. So just try not to be down there because they'll just jump on you and then run away and turn into a ghost again. And that's the worst kind of ghost.
Rude ghosts.
A jumping ghost.
Galloping ghost?
A Gatling ghost. Gatling ghost.
He wants his part. Oh wow. That's way more than they keep in the boat shop.
Yeah.
You gotta tell Mr. Wiley how to run his business properly.
Yeah. By throwing more money into random boxes.
You'd certainly increase visitors.
Yeah, look, there's money in my shop somewhere that you can get. I'm just not gonna say where it is.
Also, my boats have been stolen.
Look, everybody's...
Don't know if you heard.
Everybody's free to try to find my shop treasure. Also, I'd really like my boats back, please.
See, that's how he finds out who stole the boats. Because anybody's just going to go around kicking cans in order to find loose change. Not trustworthy.
No. So these Reaper bots here, this is the only room these guys appear in the entire game, and they are nightmares.
Robot fish.
Those robot fish have a ton of health and also do a ton of damage. And all of their... They only have one attack, and that's just to shoot shockwaves all over the place. But they are so large, they take up like the whole hallway, so there's no way to escape them.
Can you go in the water parts?
No. It's some weird ass water wall there. You can't go in, but they can do whatever they want with it.
Well, yeah, they're fish. You're not fish. You're a man.
I wish I could be a mega fish. So this is the only chest we can get from this part of the dungeon right now. Because there's another whole bunch of cracked blocks in our way at the moment. But this area does loop back to the Catalog's ruins. There's actually... Because we turn left to go in here, and once we come back out the other side here, we could just go straight and could go into another part of the Catalog's dungeons. But they are also, like, immediately blocked off with cracked blocks, so...
Man, it must be a nightmare to try to build anything on this island. So you just survey down and you're hit with, like, 5 different network tunnels. There's a reason this place doesn't have a subway.
Yeah.
Like, not even the restaurant. They just can't fit it.
If I'm reading this right, there's a huge refractor
I could tell you that right away, Roll.
If I'm reading my eyeballs right, Roll.
Readings from my big dumb face indicate...
You do your job, damn it!
What do
your job!
What do I do as a Mega Man?
Oh. Something better happen this time.
Something might happen this time.
Be fed up.
If there's no boss man to fight, Mega Man himself will get mad and just throw that refractor into the water.
He'll just put it back and he will wait until someone comes to defend it.
Honey? No alarms or security devices? Be careful, Mega Man. I don't like the looks of this.
I want a boss fight. Go back to the Robofish. We'll just call it a mini-boss or something.
Yeah.
Mega Man, I'm picking up a Reaverbot signal. It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings are going off the scale.
It's a cylinder, watch out!
Maybe you need a bigger scale. I like this guy, he's cool.
Yeah, I like him. So this guy seems... Yeah, that's just... He doesn't really, like, swing his spiked arms around or anything, he just tries to tackle you repeatedly.
That's so great.
Well, he does have one other attack, but yeah. His whole body is invulnerable to damage, you just have to shoot his head, which you can't do while you're on the ground. He's just so tall. You gotta jump up and...
so great.
Gotta jump up and get his head. Which also means the blade arm is not useful for this fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you brought the least useful weapon to this entire
well actually the Powered Buster wouldn't do too great of a job here either, because I can't shoot it while jumping. So I wouldn't be able to reach him anyways. But I believe, I'm not entirely sure, that this guy's design is actually an homage to a weird-ass robot guy from an old, like, Sentai series or something. I seem to remember reading about that once, but I wasn't able to find it again. But he does kind of look like something you would see in one of those shows.
I guess. Spiky Tube Man.
Maybe not just like the Tube Man part. Like if it was like from somewhere around the 70s maybe. I could see that Tube Man being there.
There was a lot of things in the 70s that we don't really talk about anymore.
Let's leave the Tube Men back in the 70s. Never speak
They're
of them
my
again.
favorite band. He's gonna scuff up his cool chest marks like this.
Yeah.
Look at all that detailing work, and he's just wasting it. That's not gonna buff out, not in like a million years.
I kind of wish when he belly flopped that there were a ton of sparks shooting off.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Also, I want him to drift while doing it.
Or like if you updated this, and like when you come in, there's all these like scrape mark textures all over the floor, and you wonder what the heck did that?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
this tube thing?
It looks like you got him.
What is this?
Foreshadowing.
What is this tube thing? Like these fish dudes, like even if you just bump into the fishmen, they can do a lot of damage if they can get through your shield, or just by jumping straight into them.
Yeah, be careful. We just fought the boss. We don't need any of this foolishness. I'm so lost right now.
I mean, we just took out that dude, so we're just backtracking now. These dudes actually drop a fairly decent amount of money. Also, that room with the fish is actually a pretty decent way to grind Zenny. Because all of them...
If you get good at fish killing?
Yeah, if you get good at actually killing those dudes, they drop at least something around like 2,000 each, and there's like 4 of those dudes in there.
That's pretty good.
And also, like, there's, actually there might be 6 or 8 guys in there, I can't remember. But yeah, because there's also those, doors to the catalogs rooms in there. You can just run in there really quickly and just come back, and the fishermen will be back.
You should probably not get owned by the tiny little fellas. just a word to the wise.
It's just, every time I see these guys, I just want to get them with the sword, and it's just the worst idea. It is like the worst sub-weapon to use on those dudes.
So what's the sword good at? We haven't really figured that out yet.
It's neat when you're 12 and it's like, hey, you got Zero's sword. But that's about it. It's just not that great as... Like, and its stats are pretty good too, even. Like, you can use it a ton of times before you run out of energy, and it does a lot of damage. It's just... It's entirely because you can't move while swinging it. And also because you can only swing it once. There's no, like, combo for anything, which would have been neat.
Oh, that'd be great.
If you could... One, if you could move, or if
Combos.
you could... Or if you get like, a Devil May Cry style combo with that sword. Even if it was just a 3-hit thing. That'd be neat.
So now we have another giant refractor. So we got a plane, got a boat.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna fix a truck?
Maybe. Well, we got the van already.
Oh, okay. Submarine! Or we could just finally fix our plane.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fresh out of ideas. You know, what bothers me most is...
My head mostly goes to hair maintenance, not brain work.
They're digging up all sorts of stuff.
Calm down, Teaser.
Look at that coffee mug.
First, he won't be
I want that coffee mug.
No one will, as long as that big door is still locked. All we have to do is make sure we get rid of him before then. Right? So what if he digs up a few stones?
How about you guys do something nice for the mayor, and then you'll get a Class A license?
Yeah.
Right, Teaser?
I wish I was confident enough to drink from a mug with my own
Then
face on
that
it.
will be our new plan. We'll wait for him to open the main gate.
No, I just want one with her face.
Until then.
That face is so happy.
He'll see. It'll be the Bonds who have the last laugh in this game.
That's right!
You're right. You're back, eh? That's quite a prize. Speaking of prizes, if you're the 5th caller, you can win 2 tickets to my first boat tour. I will be needing some more boats. They've all been stolen.
If you're the 6th caller, can you please tell me where my boats went? I really need my goddamn boats. I mean, I've been calm about it for a long time, but...
If any of you listeners stole my boats, I hope you know that's my livelihood. You've stolen the clothes off my back and the food off my children's tables. Now, time for the weather.
Hey, Roll, we have a giant refractor.
I don't believe it! Ah! Oh, good.
Huzzah, Mega Man!
Can we name it something cooler while we're there?
Yeah. Like, let's rechristen this thing and name it something else.
Refractor. Okay.
Anything else.
Finished.
Oh wow, you're really good with machines.
It's ready.
I'm good at plugging stuff in.
Apparently, being able to put in a battery makes me a mechanical genius.
You grab that blue lever there. Gotcha.
Yesterday, I did that twice.
Oh, man.
On the same remote control.
Alright.
I'm a fucking wizard.
Cell switch on. Refractor rotation speed increasing. Engine field generation at 80%. Safety lock check. Initiating countdown. 3, 2, 1. Mega Man, now! Here goes.
This all seems incredibly urgent, but like he's just flipping a switch.
Metastatic field operational. Pair production active.
Like that.
Come on.
I'm sure that there's no actual timing involved with that.
We're flying.
You do this all the time. This is your houseboat.
Mega Man lives in a houseboat.
It worked. You did it, Roll. We're flying. We're flying.
From his reaction here, I'm just gonna have to guess that this is his reaction every single time they fly.
You were flying like 4 hours ago.
Cave now too. Let me know when you want to start a dig at the cave, and I'll take you there anytime.
every time Mega Man wakes up in the flutter, he just goes, I'm flying!
I'm flying!
I'm flying! Because he has a really poor short-term memory. He just forgets every single day.
I think it's important to face the day with joy and enthusiasm. Mega Man is my hero in this cynical age.
He's able to find joy in the smallest of things.
Got a mustache there, Roll?
Also, I really like the music for the flutter.
She's got a music box just sitting out on the table.
Why don't we go talk to Gramps?
Yeah, it's been like 5 videos or something,
Absolutely.
gosh.
What has he even been doing?
Good news, Mega Man! We have to plan a wedding! I'm going to be vice mayor! Is that how it works, Mega Man? Mega Man? I hope so.
Yes, Grandpa. That is exactly how it works, Grandpa.
So, wait, what was in that book?
Mega Man was trying to take a peek at Roll's diary because he's weird.
Don't do that, Mega Man.
Don't do that.
Please look at the nice sheep instead.
It's a really great observation, Mega.
Mega Man is a lover of fine art.
It's a TV.
It's a picture of a man telling me the weather.
And he said the weather's gonna be cloudy. An umbrella. Grandpa.
I lost my foot. What? No.
My Cyberfoot! Mega Man, can you make me a new Cyberfoot?
Sorry, Gramps, I don't have a refractor to plug into your foot.
There are many mysteries on this island.
They're all just tubes that go into the ground, and then you find things. That's where you start looking.
Yeah. No.
The main? Oh, yeah, that thing you mentioned. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Grandpa, do you need, help with your back? Keep doing that right there.
I'm sorry, Mega Man, but I was doing the Watusi with the mayor. Oh, that takes me back. It takes me back in time, and it also takes me back. Like, I need a new one. It's wherever my foot went.
I'm falling apart at the seams, Mega Man! Help! How many body parts are just falling off?
My ear, my eyeballs.
My feet? I don't know how I'm standing.
Not very steadily, as you've noticed.
Just bolt me into the ground until you give me some more feet.
Mega Man, put me next to the ficus. We'll be friends.
This is Mega Man's room. Mega Man has no posters in his room.
Oh dear.
He does have an antique clock, though.
So you wouldn't be late?
I don't know.
That costs like $800
Yeah.
minimum, Mega Man.
But it's not my cactus.
You're on the Cactus Loan Program?
Apparently it's Data's cactus, and Data likes to talk to the cactus. It's where he learned his dance.
Oh my.
Meanwhile,
that doesn't look
Grandpa
important.
has a much nicer looking room, and also a totem pole.
Grandpa, you should visit the museum. They would love you.
Yeah, they would love all this shit. That's probably just weighing down our shit.
Yeah, this is why your ship crashed. Wait a minute.
Also, Grandpa just has a schematic for a bomb in his room.
How heavy is that solid stone moon? You're allowed one carry-on and one giant piece of fine art.
Grandpa, why do you have a Bob schematic in your room? Don't ask.